Howdy ho guys, welcome. I am Steel and today we are going to talk a little about oncoming patch for Dark Souls Remastered. This is patch marked as 1.03 with the regulation 1.04. The patch going to happen on 11 July, so this is practically when the video gonna be released. The patch supposed to be already on the servers. The patch gonna be applied between 3 AM and 5 AM of the CEST. So this is pretty much like the same time like the last time, yeah? On the last patch notes, on the last patch, like the changes were applied exactly at the same time. Although there is like a little difference between previous patch and this one. Apparently we're gonna be able to play the game in the offline mode during the patching process. That wasn't a thing during the previous patch. It is worth to mention that like every single platform getting a patch practically on the same day. We are using the Bamco website and starting with the patches, fixes for all platforms. Fixed a bug in which the 4 kings are not displayed properly in the abyss. This is not really well described because it is not like they were improperly displayed, they were just displayed. Like that's mean in case if you was getting into the co-op and you was actually entering the boss arena, you was landing on the abyss and there was already 4 kings up. Or they were looking like they were up, but in fact that was just the avatars of the 4 kings that couldn't move or anything. So like the 4 kings were spawning normally, although there was like a graphical representation of the other 4 kings that just couldn't be attacked, nor they couldn't move on their own. So like that was just looking really glitchy and messy. Although that was kind of funny because when I have seen that for the first time, I legitimately shit my pants. Fixed a bug in which the ending comes up in Kiln of the first flame without defeating the boss when you do specific moves before the boss area. And I have no idea what is this glitch about. Yeah, no information on YouTube at least. I don't know, I have never heard of that glitch. Maybe it was so rare that like no one even cared. I have seen no complaints whatsoever. Fixed a bug in which messages are not displayed to the other players on asynchronous online. Ah, alright, wait a moment. This is not about the message that you are left on the ground, isn't it? This is about like message about, for example, defeating the host or something like that. Alright, this is understandable then. Okay, like alright, because that's true. Like sometimes this is something that I have noticed when we were making the LAN tournament. Sometimes the messages on the screens of the participants, of the contenders, just wasn't displaying at the same time. So yeah, this is probably it. In case if, for example, you're gonna receive the message that your enemy got defeated or the host of the world got defeated, then every phantom in the world gonna get the message at the same time. I am not sure if that mechanically gonna affect anything, probably not, but well, fine. If they actually needed to write it down on the patch notes, I'm fine with it. It's okay. It's always nice they do anything with the game. Fixed a bug in which session matching stops during online mode when the player fails to join the session where blocked players are playing. So I cannot really tell how it is on the Xbox One. I know how it is on the PC, and I know how it is on the PlayStation 4. When you're gonna block a player, you are not capable of connecting to that player anymore. Although, so yeah, let's assume that on the day 1, you're getting ganked by a dude that set up the trap on the bridge in front of the sieve. And he basically instantly kills you with his friends, you getting pissed off, you're blocking him. But maybe on the another day, on the day 2, for an example invading forest, and this guy would actually join your session. Or he would be currently in the session with the host, using for an example a forest hunter ring, yeah? In that case, the session would get corrupted, like every single participant get disconnected. So yeah, this is kinda unhealthy, yeah? So right now, it has like upside and downside, because the upside is that like the connectivity between people gonna be better, especially in case if you are using the like players blocking system like a lot. The downside is in case if you're gonna have like a gankers that, for an example, trying to stream snipe like some sort of the streamer, and they are just simply constantly summoning him or ganking or whatever, then they might simply change the host between each other, and that won't give the streamer possibility to block every of them, yeah? A person that getting ganked would need to simply just get the nicknames of all of them, and they might always just reach out to some sort of the other friend that wasn't on the gank squad, and then he might become the host, and then a player that getting constantly summoned and cheesed by a gankers just might get like a killed immediately again. And he would have to block yet another person, which is kinda, I don't know, this is messy. This is messy. I think this is good change, but like way better would be simply to give us a random spawns. You know, the spawns like in Dark Souls 2. So you are not spawning constantly in the same spot, because this is simply retarded. Like this is fucking straight up fucking stupid, because gankers can set up like the gank spots and that you cannot get out normally without, for example, using the Vogue or anything else. Yeah, if you don't have like a specific build, you're fucking done in case if someone set up the gank properly. Fix the bug in which the number of Estus flask possessions is not displayed properly when you return by black separation crystal. This is about the fact actually when you are black crystalling out and you are getting back to your world, you don't have your previous amount of the Estus flasks. You have 10, for an example, from the invasion. Because when you're invading, you are lowering automatically your amount of the Estus flasks by half. Alright, and the last one. Improved the security against cheating during online multiplayer. Anti-cheat, everybody. I have no idea what does that mean. And this is on all platforms. So I do wonder if mules not going to be bannable now. You have to be really careful about that, because, you know, like the cheating problem basically belongs only to the PC. It is pretty much PC exclusive. Like both PlayStation 4 and Xbox have no problems with that whatsoever. Like I am not sure about that one for 100%, but at least this is what I have heard. I have also played for a little on PlayStation 4, and I never had any sort of the problem with anyone that was running the modified stats, like for an example 10k HP or something like that. That simply never happened. About PlayStation 4, fixed a bug in which the application cannot be launched. Never happened to me. So I have no idea what is that glitch about. PlayStation 4 and PC fixed a bug in which players become invisible during online multiplayer. Alright, and this is like a one thing that is cool, because yeah, there was indeed a glitch that players sometimes could become just invincible, and that was just straight up fucking retarded. But this is straight up a change in the netcode, a fix for a certain glitch related to the netcode. You know what does that mean? Main upside, people do not become invisible. The another one might be a potential side fix to invisible pursuers and homing masses, yeah? Because, you know, like, this is actually really popular. You get into the world of the enemy that already casted the pursuers before you appeared. And in that case, the pursuers, like, are not visible for the invader. You can just simply get hit by them pretty easily, yeah? Because you don't see them. You have to predict that maybe just by the fact someone gonna have like a crown of dusk on his head, you might eventually predict. He might try to cheese you down, but yeah. Overall, this is annoying as fuck. So maybe potentially, because this is a netcode manipulation regarding some sort of the netcode glitch, then maybe they also fixed the other one, the more annoying one. Alright, and this is actually kind of surprising. They are bringing a patch notes and overall any sort of the patch changes for the platform that contains 5 people at best. But there is something specially just for Xbox One, and this is fixed a bug in which after players reset their stats and create a new profile, the new profile still features the reset stats. Alright, I think the 5 people that still plays Dark Souls Remastered on Xbox One might be eventually happy about this change. So yeah, I think this is pretty much it, yeah? Anyway, have a good one, I see you later, and bye. Bye!